Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank for the Sony PlayStation 2. In the last episode, we got the Magnaboots, and we took care of stuff in Novalis, Kirwan, and Iridia. Something tells me that we need to go back to Orzon to take care of things. But first, I'm going to be spending a little bit of time in Battalia because I want to make sure
Hi there, Fuzzball.
that I explore the walled city.
That's a real beauty.
Because that one general guy, that one soldier guy, wanted us to go over there and do that. And now that we have the Magnaboots, we can do that. So, let us now go inside this area. Inside this ship. And let's head to Fort Krontos in Battalia. We have a walled city to explore. We might as well do it. And I am going to get a drink of tea here as I wait for the game to take me to Planet Battalia. And of course, turn the page on my notes, so that way I can see what I need to do. There is a skill point that I'm going to get here. There is another one where you have to destroy all the tanks with the sand mice, but I don't know exactly where the sand mice are. So therefore, I'm going to save that for another video. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to spend some time fighting off robots and getting some bolts while I'm here, because it costs 15,000 to get the Visibomb. Also, that droid that just flew by, I believe you can shoot the guy down and get a bunch of bolts out of it, but he's pretty hard to hit, if I remember correctly. I think you can get a bunch of bolts if you destroy him. Anyway, let's go ahead and equip the Trespasser and open this up. I don't know if I opened this up in the past, but I'm going to try it now. And let's see here. It would be so nice if we were able to open this. That's not gonna do it, because that's blocking the way. That's still not gonna do it because that's still blocking the way. I would like to get this out of my way though. And it doesn't look like that's really helping. I forgot exactly how I opened this. Need to get that out of the way. Now I need that out of the way. Jeez, I can't even open this now. Like I said, I've forgotten how to do this. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and get all of these bolts. Open this in case I need it. And then we're going to get all of these bolts. We are now at 10,000, which is 2/3 of the way there now when it comes to the Visibomb. Let's see what happens if I go up here. Doesn't seem to have spawned anything. That's something. And you know what? There's a sand mouse right there. That's probably what I'm going to have to utilize in order to get to the sand mouse skill point. Yeah, that looks like it's what we're going to do for that. So let us go over here. Hey. And let's take care of that robot. And all of these guys too. And then let us get out of here. And let us equip the Sonic Summoner. I'm going to equip it in the Gadgets menu because I do not have that in the Quick Select, and I don't see myself putting it in there anytime soon either. Alright. You are here now. I have you. Let's go ahead and shoot down a tank. Assuming we can get to it. That was cool. We now have one tank destroyed solely with the Sonic Summoner. Also, there is a hidden cranny that you can go in to for bolts, blaster, and Devastator ammo. That's cool. Yeah, I'll just let you take care of those too. Because that's going to be all a pain. I am glad you did that. And we managed to hit that guy. Apparently the only thing that can destroy that is a sand mouse from the Sonic Summoner. Which I guess isn't really all that surprising now. But anyway, I want to believe that we want to go over here next. Or no, actually. No, we don't want to go over there next. Because that's not going to take us anywhere as far as the main path that was here goes. I do, however, want to utilize the Sonic Summoner and the Sand Mice again. So I might as well go back over here and go for another one. Let me see if I can get one. There we go. Now you see how the Sand Mouse house opens up. And we can run around with another Sand Mouse from the Sand Mouse house. Which is pretty cool. And I'm going to go in this direction in case I need to go this way. Something tell... Yep. I do not like you. You are now not well liked, sir. And you are getting horrendously destroyed. And so are you. And you. I'm going to grab as many bolts as I can. Let's hope I can make it to another tank in time, shall we? Oh. Interesting. I guess I'm going to have to do it this way. Maybe it's better if I utilized the plane. Or not. Well, we can still get rid of these guys. So, about the Magnaboots areas. You cannot use your guns in these areas. The only gun-like thing you can utilize is the Sand Mouse from the Sonic Summoner, from the little Sand Mouse houses. Other than that, the only other weapon you can use is a wrench. Also, you want to be very careful on these things. Because even though you are stuck to the path here with the Magnaboots, and you can cheat gravity and walk upside down and whatnot, you can still fall off the path and fall to your doom. Not something I would like to do. Especially when the rain is falling sideways and you can't jump. So let's get back to the ship here. We're going to use this, wow, to transport the sand mass across a much greater distance. Because we're not going to do that if we take the route that took us to where the infobot was. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Need to take you across all this. Will you follow me there? You will. Okay. Let's not be too hasty. Let's make sure that the camera is always behind Ratchet here. So that way, we can do this. Alright. As it has been established in the last video, the sand mouse will not be with you forever. Hey. I'm gonna have you destroy everything. And I'm gonna have you destroy the tanks. And there should be another one of you. No. Where's the tank? Where did the tank go? Did we destroy it already? Really? You're gonna do this to me? Well, we can always destroy everything that is here, including all the robots and the enemy generators. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take this with me. Why not? And we need to go back. And actually, before I do that, what is up here? What is up here? Oh, this just takes us back to this. Alright, I'm down with that. Not like I'll need to use that, but it's there. However, I still need a sand mouse. And the only place where I can do this is right here. Now, thankfully, I can walk from the Magnaboots track all the way to the ship, and then I can take the ship back to the start of this level, and then I can go back and get the sand mouse. Good thing we found that. That'll make it a lot easier to take a sand mouse with us into the walled city. Because I did not look at that at all. I did not go up there in any way at all during the practice run. Because I just wanted to see how long it took to get to the walled city. Just get through it normally. I did not practice this one at all, but as you can see, this is pretty easy to figure out. And now, instead of taking that, we can now go over here, and we can now take on that other tank, wherever it may be. Where is it? Oh, hi, tank. I need you to shoot that. Thank you. Thank you. I needed the skill point. We got the skill point now. That's good. I'm going to let you take care of everything else because you've been such a good help. And I'm also going to open this up. This will take us to a turret that we need to use to shoot down the enemy. While I am here, let us see what we can do, what we can get in terms of bolts. As you can see, there's an awful lot of bolts here. And I don't think there's really much. Oh, he disappeared. As I was saying, yeah, there's not much here at all. So let's just go over here and go to the turret.
Hey, I know you two.
Look, the plumber's back.
Very funny.
What are you doing here, sir?
Maintenance. What else? I helped fix this planet's useless air defenses.
Well, I think you'd better hurry up.
The turret works fine, you little yahoo. It's the locals. They haven't got the skilled manpower to use it.
I'm a pretty good shot.
You? No, I could lose my job.
Oh, come on. What's the sense of keeping up a turret if nobody's gonna use it? Besides, the Blarg chased you off the last planet. Why don't we pay him back?
Well, all right, go on if you want. Just don't break anything.
And from here, we can talk to the plumber. I love how the plumber's back sentence is a nice callback to the plumber's joke that we made the first time we saw him. And while we could talk to him right away, I do want to get the bolts that are over here. Now we can talk to the guy. If we can face him. Alright. We aim with the left analog stick, or the D-pad, and we hold circle to fire. Now we have shields in the lower right hand, or not the lower right hand, but the lower left. The lower right is the map. And we need to use that to not only see what we need to shoot down in terms of these 4 ships, which is the main part of this thing, but also to see if any missiles are being fired at us. If you see any orange blips on the radar on the lower right, that is a ship that you need to destroy. If you see a red dot on the map, that is a missile that is coming straight for you. These red blips on the map are usually white at first, but once they come for you, they turn red. If anything is in front of you, it will be at the north end of the radar on the lower right. So as you can see, the ship is lined up with the north end of the radar there. And the center of this thing, the center of the radar, indicates you in relation to everything else. And I took some really dumb damage. I'm surprised that's the only hit I've taken. As you can see, the missiles can home in on the enemy missiles a little bit, which is kind of nice. I usually don't expect that to happen, but it does happen. It can aim a little bit upwards or downwards in case a missile happens to be in the general vicinity of where you're firing. And this one takes quite a bit of punishment before it goes down. Either that or I'm aiming at the wrong area. Oh, there we go.
Well. Looks like he's good for something after all. Here, take this.
What is it?
It detects underground bolts. My grandfather designed it to suck up loose change on any planet in the galaxy. What a cheap old man he was. Well, see you around sometime.
Since you now own the metal detector, a bolt icon will show up on screen whenever you are near a buried stash of bolts. When equipped, the metal detector will give you signals to indicate your proximity to the buried bolts. The detector plate will always indicate the direction to the bolts. Hold down the circle button to activate the device. As you move closer to the bolts, the rings will become redder and the beeping will become faster. Continue holding down the circle button, and once you are directly over the bolts, the metal detector will suck them out of the ground.
And we now have the metal detector. What it does is you hold circle, and these things will produce rings. Now, if you have a little thing on the lower right-hand corner of the screen with a flashing exclamation mark and a bolt icon over there, that means there is a treasure trove of bolts in the immediate vicinity. As you get closer to stuff, you will not only get a higher pitched sound out of this thing, but the rings will get more and more red. And you want to keep holding down circle and just moving around slowly, so that way you can find out where everything is. And as you can see, it is quite easy to get a good amount of bolts here. Let's look around some more. Yeah, we are doing good at finding bolts here, which is awesome. So don't forget, if you see the little indicator on the lower right hand corner when you have the metal detector equipped, you know there are bolts there. And it has now disappeared, which means we have found all of the bolts in the immediate vicinity. Now, there is another skill point that we can... Really? Okay, now we found them all. As I was saying, there is another skill point that we can get. And to get back in the turret, which we will need to get it, we can just jump all the way out here, up here, jump into this hole, and there we go. At least you don't have to worry about our turret getting destroyed. Now these ships that are flying around, we do want to hit at least one of them. And let me see if I can aim in this general direction. Maybe here. If I can aim here, that would be great. And maybe here. Hard to tell. But I do want to keep firing in one general direction or another, because eventually I will hit a ship and I will get a skill point for it. It just depends on whether anything wants to fly in right into... There we go! Took him down. We now have a skill point. Let's press triangle to get out of the turret there. And I wonder, now that we have the metal detector equipped, is there anything over here? I doubt it. Well, we got that taken care of. So all that's really left to do now is to just get back to the ship, basically. That's right, I need to go up here now that I've gotten the bridge open. I can now use this as a means of making my way back to the ship. So now that I've gotten that skill point done, I might as well cross it off the list just like I did with the other one. And I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, you know what? There are still a few... There's still got to be a few bolts that I can pick up. Yeah, there's some I can grab right over here. It's not exactly going to get me straight to 1500, but it's going to get me somewhere. It'll get me at least a little bit closer. Are there any other things that I can destroy or whatnot? I feel like there should be more than that. Like, there should be more crates or something. I'm surprised there isn't. Oh, well, there's some here. But there was a whole stack of crates, like 4 high somewhere around here that I could destroy. I remember seeing that my first time through. And I know it's somewhere in this area. I want to make sure that I hit that up before I go ahead and call it a video. Yes, I did break that. I did get all that. Maybe it's not here anymore because reasons. Maybe. And I think I've been over here. Yeah, I've been over here. maybe it's not there anymore. Maybe I'm not looking in the right section. But I do remember seeing a whole... Okay. Well, at least I can go in here. I guess that's good enough for now. I must have been thinking of something else. Oh well. Well, we're a little closer to 15,000 bolts. So, now that I've got 2 more skill points taken care of, and I've got more bolts, gotten a little closer to the Visibomb, I might as well go ahead and call it a video. So, join me next time, where more than likely I'm going to have to go back to Orzon. Maybe there's another path that leads to an infobot somewhere that I have not taken. And from there, we can figure out where we need to go next. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!